Before I start with slide number 25, let me just do a quick review about viruses. Okay, as we all know, viruses are intracellular parasites, intracellular cells. Okay, or the basic body structure, they're or RNA. Okay. First, we classify, meaning are they RNA? You say something. Somebody said something about my volume. It's cutting in and out. Okay, hold on.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Much better.
Okay, good. My stupid AirPods were not working. Okay. Okay. So viruses classification, the way that we classify viruses is based on their genome, meaning are they RNA or are they DNA? Okay. And then we further subclassify them based on if they are enveloped or non-enveloped, meaning naked viruses. Same thing here. Enveloped and then naked viruses. Okay. The other thing that I want to emphasize today before we move forward is this thing or this term, two important terms. Two important terms. One term is called host cell range. Okay, host cell range. Okay, you guys must realize the fact that a virus has the ability to infect any type of cell. Viruses have the ability to infect any type of cells. Okay, any type. Meaning, I don't care if it's prokaryotic, eukaryotic, I don't care if it's a plant cell, animal cell, bacteria cell, fungal cell, does not matter. Viruses are able to infect any type of cell, okay? When we say host cell range, this is referring to what type of animal is infected and what type of tissue is infected within a host. So that means that there are viruses that are only able to affect animals. There are viruses that are only able to infect plants. There are viruses that are only able to affect certain tissues within human. So we call that tissue tropism. Tropism. That means that a virus has ability to infect a specific type of tissue. Host cell range, meaning what type of host cell can a virus infect. So some viruses have a wide range, meaning they can infect animals, humans, and so on and so forth. Other viruses have a narrow host cell range. They can only infect specific species. Okay, tissue tropism. So for example, the polio virus, okay, the polio virus, this only affects nerve cells, which is why it causes, neurological diseases, okay, only neurological diseases. So any questions on this concept right here? No questions? Okay. So the next important thing to understand is this. What determines this host cell range or tissue tropism? What determines host cell range or tissue tropism? Okay. And what determines that is the specific spikes that a virus has. Because these specific spikes, which are surface proteins, they interact with a host cell receptor. And then through that specific interaction, they are able to infect a host cell. Without this specific interaction, they're unable to infect a host cell. I'm going to give you guys a very good example of this, okay? A very good example. The HIV virus has a surface protein or a spike called GP140. This must interact with a specific type of white blood cell receptor. Okay, there's CD4 receptor, and then there's another receptor. I'm not going to say the name of it, but it's very because it's very long. Okay. Now there are people. There's a subset of the population. This is a very minor. A few subset of the population who are missing this receptor right here. And because they are missing this receptor, they can never get HIV because the HIV virus is unable to attach and cause infection. So that's how important the role of these surface protein spikes is. Okay? Okay. So genome, the word genome refers to the sum total of the genetic information that is carried by an organism. In the case of viruses, their genome is either the DNA or RNA, never both. Okay. So viruses will have genes that are necessary for that they need in order to invade a host cell and redirect the activity of the host cell. Okay, I want you guys to know the exceptions of viruses. Okay, so if a virus is a DNA, then you know it's going to be double-stranded, right? If a virus is RNA, you know it's going to be single-stranded because RNA is a single-stranded molecule, DNA is double-stranded. Okay. However, there are some exceptions to this rule. So the parvovirus, this is a DNA virus, but it's a single-stranded DNA virus. And then the reoviruses, these are RNA, but they are actually double-stranded. Okay? Any questions so far? Did I do a review for today's exam with you guys last time?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. All right. All right. So these are DNA viruses of eukaryotes. So